All right, we're back for more control. We're going to. What was I doing? Right, I have to find Marshall. Uh, but before we do that, Transformer time. The nice thing about doing Transformer time is I have been slowly reorganizing my collection on the shelves uh, to better display. But today we have a hardhead who is a headmaster. This means his head comes off and it turns into its own tiny little robot. Focus. There we go. This is Furos, apparently. I looked that up. I did not remember it. But we'll set him aside. And then we'll also set aside the rifle. And then we could also set aside the shoulder cannon. Alright, so Hardhead turns into a 4-tread tank because it's easier than having a set of 2-tread tanks, apparently. So the arms, hands fold in, arms collapse down to form the front tread set. And we flip up the back. Flip the shoulder mount back. And then there are peg holes in the side of the chest front here that the tank treads will plug into. And, no, that's not right. This folds back. You actually have to flip this waist panel down as well, which is interesting. Feet collapse. And then you bend out the knees sideways with this double hinge. And I thought it pegged into position, but oh, it does. Just, I've done this a lot, so this guy's a little loose. Alrighty. And then on the underside, the sides of the legs peg onto a post in the back. Waist panel flips down and holds. These pegs for the front treads don't hold very well, honestly. Flip that down. We'll just put the cannon back in. Didn't really need to remove it, but here we are. Rifle can go on the top of that. And Furos goes inside the cockpit. Easy peasy breezy. Unfortunately, I really do need this to be in robot mode because that's what I've set the shelf display up to. So very quickly, we're just going to reverse everything we just did. Oh, I've still got that pegged onto the leg. There we go. One thing that was maybe not clear is that this shoulder cannon slides left and right so that you make room for Furos the head. So my hard head shows one of the reasons I don't really like the Titan Masters. They're kind of bobbleheads. If you wear out the joint that holds them, which is a shame. Like, it's not going to fall out. But it's a little loose. But that's Hardhead. You can go back on the shelf over here with all the rest of the members of the Titans Return line. And then we're going to play some Control. That's not the right thing. There we go. All right. So, we were supposed to speak with Marshall on the intercom next to the elevator. Wrong button again. Let's hit the correct button. Let's see. What else do we have? We're supposed to... Well, we're not in the executive sector. We're in the research sector. We're supposed to kill rangers using abilities. Well, we only have a couple abilities. That intercom, I imagine.
Marshall, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Who is this?
My name is Jesse Faden. I'm coming to help.
Faden. Hold on. I'm setting the elevator for you. We need to talk.
You got that right.
More of you? Really?
More? I mean, I could get on the elevator, but there's all this other space to explore. Why would I get on the elevator? Parakinesiology. I was already in here. Have I already been here? Oh, did the last time I come through, the control point wasn't active? Yep. Okay. I guess we're taking the elevator. Bong, bong.
Welcome to the party, ma'am. Marshall is right down the hall.
Okay. Just gonna pop in here real quick. Oh no. Rubber duck supplement, you say? Rubber duck. Altered item 52. Discovered in the home of Agent Redacted after his young daughter complained of being followed by her rubber duck. According to Agent Redacted, the matter was ignored, believed to be the result of a child's imagination, until he began to hear the quacking at night. After discovering the item hiding in his daughter's closet, he brought it to the Bureau for study. Update. It was discovered that Agent Redacted was bringing known paranatural materials into his home, illegally taking them outside the oldest house. How this may have affected the creation of an altered item is being investigated. Agent Redacted has been terminated.
Marshall is waiting for you in the Luck Lab, just down the hall.
The Luck Lab. Oh, just a handy dandy control point right down here. Any other board countermeasures we need to... Nope, don't have any of those yet. Can we build this thing yet? Nope. Alright, well, I guess we're done here. Luck and probability, you say. Are you okay? I have a feeling you guys are not doing well.
There you are. I was starting to worry. Congratulations on your appointment, Director Phaeton. I'm Helen Marshall, head of Bureau Operations. Zachariah's dead then, and I assume you found his gun.
Just call me Jesse. Trench told me to find you. He said you could help.
And he told you this through the hotline. Makes sense.
None of this phases her?
Nah.
Really?
Here's the situation. Darling created the HRAs in a lab nearby. We need more if we're gonna survive this attack. My rangers can't secure the lab alone, not against those things. We need more firepower.
At least she seems to know what's going on here. She could know about Dylan.
I can clear out the hiss. I'll be your firepower.
That's a good answer.
Is she testing me?
Darling has systems in place to protect his labs. This should help you get past them. We'll talk more after you clear out the hiss. Rangers, let her through. We'll have to lock the door behind you. Sorry, but we can't risk a breach.
Seen that funky mirror? They're studying down the hall. I heard it steals your soul.
Don't worry. We've already sold yours by working here.
Okay. Ritual division, you say?
I see rangers over there. We have to help them.
Oh, I didn't want to switch guns. Anyone else? Anyone else? Anybody? Anyone having thoughts? Oh boy. Chief Lewis! Hi, buddy. Oh boy. Need health. Oh, come on! Boo. Boo, I say.
Layout of this place almost invites an ambush. Guess we never thought we'd be fighting on our own turf.
Oh, you're on my side. I'm sorry. So I have to trigger this fight. Get the health. Get the health. Should be more careful about grabbing things that might explode and throwing them directly into my own face. Woo! Cool. Oh, yeah, everybody's favorite, the keyboard clackies right in your ear, right? Okay, ritual office. I'm sorry, dude. Okay, there was a shelter back up here that we did not go through. So let's go see if there's anything in this shelter. Shelter area this way. That's handy signage. Who's in here? Yep. I have met Marshall. She's tasked me with getting us into Darling's lab so that we can get more HRAs, so that we can protect the people to repel this incursion. She did not seem to care too much that oh yeah, Trench is dead. Cool, you got his gun. All right, you're the director. All right, let's go. What's in here? Synchronicity lab. She was alright. Like, Hiss warped. The Hiss Warped wield only paranatural abilities similar to drifters. They are able to telekinetically shield themselves with nearby material and launch objects at their target. These entities are particularly destructive and difficult to kill, possibly indicating a greater internal reinforcement of Hiss resonance. Why do certain Hiss display paranatural abilities while others rely on Bureau firearms? Do certain corrupted entities have less potential than the hosts that become Hiss Warped? Or is this perhaps an indication of evolution or maturation of the Hiss corruption? Are there other stages of evolution yet to be found? What if the Hiss inhabits a host for a month? A year? Do hosts expire after a certain amount of time? Does the corruption become too strong for an organic body to endure? Only time and well-documented observation will tell. They don't have the firepower to get in here, is the problem. Why is that one wearing a coat? Is this one of the motel rooms from the ocean view? Well, Polaris wants me to go down there. It's not creepy at all. Can I get through this door? Okay. So there's a stairway down, and then there's these ways up and around the top. Okay. Alright, well, if I can find a way in there to get the jacket, I will try to get the jacket. Yep. Documents. The thing we really came here for. The synchronicity experiment. As a test, television sets were placed in a variety of locations around the world inside rooms identically decorated. The hypothesis was that by identically altering the decor of every room and then changing the channel in every room but one, that the single differing television would spontaneously align the incoming frequency to match its synchronized counterparts. The experiment seemed like a failure until it was observed that the agents responsible for arranging and monitoring these rooms were all experiencing the same emotional turmoil as one clinically depressed member of the team, himself being located in the eastern part of Redacted. Psychological examination of the agents proved the correlation. Interestingly, the phenomena of synchronicity did occur, but not in the way we predicted. I don't think I read anything before you got here. I haven't been playing that long. Ow. Okay. Well, I guess let's go downstairs. We don't have clearance level 6. Altered item inside. Access restricted. Alright, we'll be back. Synchronicity. Let's remember this. Can't get into central research from there. We have a shelter to look into. Anything? Anything? Bueller? Documents! Compiled by Bethany Harrington, parapsychologist, by order of director Zachariah Trench. The Threshold Kids. Problem. With the recent arrival of the Redacted, there are certain glaring gaps in the Bureau's ability to educate and raise a young Redacted. There are no other Redacted for Redacted to play with, and Redacted is expected to learn about a frightening new concepts. Blech. That's a poorly written sentence. Solution. Redacted will require a slow, Redacted-friendly introduction to paranatural topics. With this in mind, allow me to introduce The Threshold Kids, a television show in which a cast of cheerful puppets explain the dangers of living at the Bureau, but also show the fun side of the paranatural. Budget would be minimal. I took a few puppet-making courses at my local community center. We can have research staff build the sets, record the footage, and even do the voices. It will be good for morale, and I guarantee Redacted will respond positively to these videos. We can't expect a Redacted to enjoy lectures and people in lab coats, but as television has proven over the years, Redacted love puppets. Bethany Harrington, parapsychologist. Bethany, the Bureau no longer needs your services. If we find Bethany, we'll fire her, I promise. And remember, in the Bureau, that's what it means to be fired. Protective studies, but there's the ritual office. Fired out of a cannon. Out of a cannon into the sun. You know, there's so much bloodthirstiness right now. Carla, file received. Thank you for the file. It was very helpful. I've re-archived it with the BlackRock research in case you need to refer to them again. Yes, the video shoots are always interesting. I expect my availability for those to decrease in the future. However, as my analysis of this newly discovered BlackRock variant is reaching a critical point, I hope you will be able to attend them still. Darling seems to be under a lot of pressure lately, and I'm sure he would appreciate any support you could provide. Regarding the analysis you provided, I do not have any questions. Thank you for the expeditious delivery. Regards, Research Specialist Dr. Carla Vaughn, Federal Bureau of Control. She didn't respond to his request for dinner. Ah, rough. Tangible effect of rituals. Obsessive-compulsive disorder, hoarding, anxiety disorders. While certain manifestations of these conditions are simply the result of mental illness, sometimes the individuals are simply performing redacted, called rituals. The redacted of rituals can vary. Numerology, dream logic, forfeiture, verbal formulae, repetitive action, and causal tethering are just some of the procedures involved. Some rituals are consistent, such as pulling the light switch cord 3 times to enter the motel, but some are erratic. While most people engage in minor rituals every day, the vast majority do not understand the importance behind their actions. Avoiding disaster, amassing luck, or simply locating lost keys are all the results of daily rituals. Individuals who recognize a deeper meaning behind these compulsive actions are inherently aware of the paranatural world, and, when located, should be considered for employment at the Bureau. Huh? Uh-huh. Alright. Protective studies it is, then. No. I just had a thought. I just had a thought, and I'm going to explore it. And then I'm going to go deal with that. Oh, I didn't make it. Dang it. My thought was that I can dash to those planters, and there might be stuff hidden in them because video games. Oh no! Ow. Okay, I didn't see anything, like, highlighted up there, so... We're supposed to go to communications? So... Is dead letters or the mailroom the closest to communications? I think it's dead letters. Oh, we can get this. All right, let's equip Pierce mode. Sure. Oh, it looks so mean now. So it's a giant charge shot. Was that it? Ugh. Why do they squelch? On my team. Oh dear. Got it. Except there's this one right here. He's getting healed. Where's the Healy ball? Come back here. Come back here. There. That guy's down. I don't know that I like Pierce. How are there still more of you? Stay down! Ugh. All right. That's solved. Who else? Jeez, you guys. No, I can upgrade Pierce already. Doesn't seem likely. Board countermeasures. Give me my reward, please. How have I not done enough of this yet? Ugh. All right. We're going to switch back to Shatter. I saw an upgrade for spin specifically. We regain energy from headshots with that one, or we have more accuracy. We don't need more accuracy. What is this? Ammo refund chance upon hit. That could actually be really good with spin, but that seems like a low level one there. We're going to just go ahead and sell that for now. Nope. What's this one? Seize acceleration. Ooh. Tempting, but no. Assets. We have now found an entropic echo. Interesting. Wrong button. Still need to kill 2 guards with spin. in the executive sector, but it seems like we're coming back here a lot, so let's not worry about it for now. Ritual division. Back to ritual. Oh boy. All right. Protective studies. Boxes. What's in the boxes? Intrusive pattern. Rubber ducky, you're the one.
Altered item number 52AE analysis, session 2. I will begin by introducing various stimuli to the item. First, a low voltage electric shock. No response. Next, I will introduce heat via a standard Bunsen burner. No response. Next, a series of solutions will be applied, each with a different value on the pH scale, from 0 to 14. No response to any value. Next, I will attempt to communicate. Can you understand me? Can you understand my words? Quack if you can understand my words. No response. This concludes session 2. We'll need time to prepare further tests.
Cool.
This way to the lab? Okay.
Thanks,
You
Polaris.
must like these HRAs. Sounds like Darling built them. And most of the things around here.
Why are
If
there
Marshall can't
mannequins
help us with Dylan,
everywhere?
He's our next best bet. Assuming he's not dead. Or taken over by the hiss.
Okay, there's a door back here. You're in the way. Oh, maybe. Okay. What's back here? A box! Okay. Yeah, alright. We're not going into that room yet. That looks like the way we're supposed to go. And as we all know, you never do that. Oh, there's a dinger. Okay, well, at least there was something in here for me. An astral blip. Oh, can I climb up here? Can I get up to there? Jesse. Too low. Alright. Well. What's back here? Wow, he's got it surrounded with black
Any
rock.
idea how to make it work?
Activate the HRA machine.
Hello again, Director. It appears we have a new problem.
This
We
is
need to get
Marshall.
the HRA machine working.
I've replaced a couple of spark plugs, but this looks a bit more complicated.
Darling must have had a system. Randomness isn't in his nature. The punch cards, the symbols, the terminals. How do they connect?
I'll see what I can do.
Okay. That looked like that. And these are labeled with numbers. That's 3, that's 5.
So, we need to find all the punch cards.
Yeah, I'm working on it. Blackrock prisms. Blackrock prisms are unique formations of blackrock, distinct in both their shape and potency. While the density of blackrock dampens paranatural forces, the unique redacted structure of prisms retain frequencies in the range of redacted to redacted hertz with perfect redacted harmonization. This report analyzes the results of focusing a redacted through a harmonized prism onto a redacted, methods for the imprinting of non-physical fields onto redacted, imbuing them with the properties of the harmonized resonance redacted in the prism will be explored and explained.
Altered item.
Alright, where is this terminal 1 then? Yes. Yes, that's that symbol. Okay, this whiteboard shows the black cube as the second one, and this one is the third one. Right?
Have you checked the upper floor?
Looks that way. No. Give me a second, Marshall. I just got here. What are you doing? Standing around with a friggin' normal gun. Leave me alone. Jeez. Jeez Louise. Oh, look, there's a card. The full cube. Weird. It's almost like you should just let me do what I'm doing. Alright. So then this one had 5 is the whole left side card. Is that this one?
Each punch card should correspond to a terminal.
This is terminal 5. So this should go to terminal 4. Is there a terminal 4 that I'm just not seeing? 1, 2, 3, 5. Must be upstairs.
These whiteboard drawings may be important.
Yep. Shock. I kind of figured it out. That one. Your puzzle wasn't very hard, darling. How do you know which buttons to push?
Prism shattered. Darling's prototypes have a lot of issues. We need a new plan.
What's your plan?
We need more Blackrock prisms to make this machine work. Darling has another lab, down in the Blackrock processing site and maintenance. That must be where he keeps the prisms.
I've been to maintenance already. I can find my way.
But how long will that take? Nothing here is simple. I need to ask her now, before I go.
I need something from you first. What do you know about Dylan Faden?
I knew this was coming. Lives are at stake here, and we need this machine working to save those lives. Once that is done, Director Faden, then we can talk.
She's right. As much as I don't want to admit it. I'm the only one who can help.
Fine. I'll get the prisms first.
Dylan will have to wait just a little longer.
But don't call me Director. Jesse is fine.
I'll call you Faden. Here, you'll need this keycard.
Thanks.
Am I or am I not your boss?
I'm going to base an executive. Once I have the prism, I'll meet you there.
Right. I'll move out immediately. And keep an eye out for Darling. Finding him might be the key to stopping the hiss.
It's just one large-scale HRA. It's there now. We are about to be exposed to a different kind of resonance. Hostile, viral, invasive resonance. That's what the Hedron resonance amplifiers are for. Taking the protection Hedron can provide us and keeping us from being wiped out.
Okay. Cool.
Here, this will lead back to Central Research.
It really did just loop. Wow. Alright, so when you go down to threshold and maintenance, we're supposed to kill rangers here with abilities. There we go. You're not a ranger. Ow. Frustrating, that. Okay, let's try again. We need to kill rangers with abilities. Protective studies. Through the hallway. Do. Into the lab. Through the door. Through the other door. My team, my team, my team. Ugh. My team. Oh, come on! I'm getting frustrated by that. Where there does not seem to be enough health to get me through a fight, like regenerating. No.
Resonance is the key. Vibration, frequencies, waveforms, fields we didn't know were there. It's physics. These fields in complex interaction, altering reality that comes to contact with them. Hedron is communicating with me. He's trying to warn me of something imminent. I've been using every known method to analyze the data. Exposing myself to it. I'm seeing things and overcome by compulsion. It's not just data, it's protection. It's benign. We are about to be exposed to a different kind of resonance.
Uh-huh.
Hostile, viral, invasive resonance. That's what the Hedron resonance amplifiers are for. Taking the protection Hedron can provide us, and keeping us from being wiped out.
Uh-huh. Ooh. The board. Objects of power are holders 665. To the other, blessing. We hold the reins, law. We are failing in translating hyperreal concepts. Secrets instructions will be lost. Ignore this message. Huh. Abilities. More health, because apparently we need more health. We only have 1 point left now. Faster seas, then. Can we build anything? No. Executive sector. Huh. My team. Ugh. Were none of those Rangers? I thought some of those had to have been Rangers. Oh dear. Who knows? That's the elevator down. Oh boy. Nothing. Oh, there's a box up there. How did I miss that before? And there's one in the corner. Always, right? I've only killed 2 rangers in the research sector and all of this running around with powers. Is there a way to turn this stuff off? How frustrating. Haha. I've discovered a hidden location. It wasn't very well hidden. This room is incredibly dark. Where's that? It's an odd thing to have on your wall. Is it that part of the wall? Looks like it. Dang it, I didn't want to shoot that guy. It was of this wall. Ah. Come on. Oh, we tried. Alright, I guess we'll go to Blackrock. Boo. Let's go to the executive sector first. See if Marshall followed our instruction.
Welcome back.
The Rangers are here now.
Compile all of Darling's data entries from the past month.
She wants us to crack Darling's personal logs? Crucify us if he finds out. Who does she think she is, authorizing that kind of data breach?
She must think he's hiding something. And I agree. The HRAs alone prove Darling moved.
Still only have 1 point, which is not enough to buy any upgrades, unfortunately.
More than he let on.
It's ridiculous. How grasping this is.
Ma'am,
If this is a frequency, why can't it vibrate non-
This is Lynn Salvador, head of Bureau Security. I'm making a formal security order due to the incident in April, case number 21HQ593. Improper use of the jukebox altered item led to 2 fatalities. We believe a pair of agents used the jukebox to travel to the quarry threshold and engage in inappropriate workplace behavior. An expedition team found them decomposing at the formation's base a week later. At least we found out the jukebox doesn't bring corpses back when the song ends. I'm having the jukebox placed in a secure location in the executive sector. It should never have been accessible to low clearance staff in the first place. The new location's security and proximity to a high traffic area will prevent misuse while still allowing for expedition teams to access it when required. See me for any further details.
Okay.
It's ridiculous. Pope's grasping at straws.
Why? If this is a frequency,
Let's see.
The
Whoop.
organisms vary so wildly. What's the connection?
Paperwork. Researchers were sent to train. Researchers were sent to transcribe the recursive chant repeated by the Hiss entities. In the interest of safety, this was done with the non-aggressive floating Hiss entities. However, no distinction between this repeating phrase and the one repeated by the more violent Hiss entities has been observed. What is the purpose of this repeating string of words? Is this how the Hiss corrupts individuals? Does the chant produce a physical effect? Is it a message, an incantation? We were able to record a first-hand recitation of the chanting. See the corresponding audio record. Refer to file blah. Oh, have they added our picture yet? Nope. My dog has come back inside. Mabel, come here. Hi, baby. Hi. Hello. Did you have a good bathroom break? No? Oh. I guess I'll have to take you out again later. Good girl. Emily?
Hi, Jesse.
Darling's whereabouts. I guess this doesn't look like it's anything new.
I keep finding traces of Darling, but still can't find him. Where could he be?
But he's usually in his office in research, or one of his labs. Dr. Darling has quite a few, all around the Bureau.
Yeah, this
Could
is the
be
same.
hiding in any one of them. I checked myself, but I don't have access to most.
Sounds like
He didn't predict me that could have been happening.
Alright, we've already had that conversation, so we're gonna skip it.
Data won't interpret itself.
What was the one here? Executive sector can kill rangers with shatter and guards with spin. Guard are the ones with that. Okay. That was a ranger. Cool. Get behind cover. Oh, come on! Yeah, point blank to the face, not enough, but... I only gotta kill a couple more of the rangers with the shatter, and I get that one done. Because I've died, I might lose out on all these other points I was earning. One quest down. Still don't have charge. Still don't have surge. Kill guards with spin, though. I can do that. Maintenance. To the power plant. And we'll talk to Arish again.
Marshall knows something about Dylan. Is he here? Is he all right? HRAs first. They'll help save everyone, including Dylan, once I find him.
Where's Arish?
Can you keep him safe? Like you do with me?
Blackrock Quarry. Down we go. Up we go? Up we go. Huh. You don't have a level 5 key card. Really? But I'm supposed to be going here. Okay. I guess go to the control room. the catwalk above me, isn't it? Can I get up there? Supposedly there's a door I can get through there? Let's see. I don't think there is. Yeah, because I can't go back. But I can't go through those doors. Alright, so this isn't the way to get there. Let's go to central maintenance then. Blackrock processing. Okay. We have 4. Jeez. Alright, I remember this. This leads to a drop off that I can't cross yet. So this is the only way to go. Seems incredibly inefficient. I'm going to assume this needs to be running for some reason. Well, there's more above us, but we can't get up there. Apparently we can. We just have to follow the staircases. Are you kidding me right now? I fell. Ow! Okay. Well, let's assume they don't need to be on then. I see that light switch cord. I see little arrows on the wall. I'm ignoring them. I'm allowed to do that. So that leads back to here. Good to know. I need health. Alright. Well, there's that. Notice. We are now back in the Ocean View Motel.
I don't know. The lights are on. They should be open. We're looking to get a room for the night. Hello? I don't think anyone's there, honey. Come on. We'll go to that motel we passed a while back.
Uh-huh. Not creepy. Uh-huh. Nothing to see down here. The casino's that way. Ding. Ding. Oh boy. Is that right? Oh, I was supposed to be making it match the first room. Okay, radio on the right, chair pulled out, painting, plant. Now the third door's open, and I get my room key. No, I didn't necessarily mean to come back here, but I had to progress, apparently. So... probably to make that bridge complete. Yeah, now the bridge is complete. I cannot afford to drop that height. Oh, I did not need to come all the way down. There was a turnoff here. I need health really badly. I should probably also be looking at wrapping up. Zip, zoom.
Okay, we need to find a way to Blackrock processing. That's where Marshall said we'd find a prism.
Ooh. Documents. The Atlas. The Atlas is a physical expression created by the oldest house. Its purpose and function are currently unknown. The specific shape and dimensions of the Atlas, see File Atlas 03 for said dimensions, seem to indicate a more explicit purpose than the oldest house's usual walls, floors, or shifts. The Atlas changes form but resists observation when doing so. No visual observation has been made during its change, and it only ever occurs between frames when monitored by surveillance cameras. A previous theory was that this change corresponds to house shifts and that the Atlas is a redacted of the redacted itself. However, the shape changes do not occur at the same time as the building shifts, which make this theory doubtful. Structurally, the Atlas is made of the same redacted material as the rest of the oldest house. Further observation will hopefully aid in discovering its purpose. Door locked. Get on our team. Where is he? Get on my team. All right.
Hey, Spade, up here!
Anything else down here? Document. Look at all these guns. You'd think they work for the United States government with that many guns just hanging around.
During an AWE investigation, our agents discovered...
Oh, is this just the hotel?
During an AWE investigation, our agents discovered a light switch cord in a Butte bungalow closet. They pulled the cord and were instantly transported to the Ocean View Motel and Casino. Dream like haze. Inside, they found a door marked with an inverted black pyramid. And just like that, it led back to the oldest house, some 2,000 miles from Montana. Now we're finding the cord in increasing numbers throughout the Bureau. Somehow the two places, they became in tune to each other. The actual physical location of the Ocean View is a mystery. Stepping beyond its walls has so far proven impossible. A place of power, like the oldest house.
Cool.
A light switch cord.
Oh, wrong button.
Butte bungalow closet. They pulled the cord and were instantly transported to the Ocean View Motel and Casino.
Arish? Arish, are you in here?
Glad to see you're still you.
Okay.
I'm not doing so hot.
You're fine. We'll push through this.
The hiss are the ones doing the pushing, Doc.
Documents. Have you noticed the recent tension between Trench and Darling? They've both been acting odd lately. Trench concerns me the most. His sudden hostility towards Darling's project is very unlike him. He was the one to approve all this Hedron research in the first place, but after Darling unveiled those HRAs, he was livid. I personally don't see any reason not to equip Bureau staff with an additional protective device, especially not if it's as strong as Darling says. What do you make of this? Have you seen anything from either of them that strikes you as odd? Let's talk in person soon before the next Bureau heads meeting. Marshall. Alright, Arish. Let's chat.
Hey, thanks for bringing down that... whatever the fuck that was. But we are barely holding on here, boss. How's the situation outside maintenance?
What do I tell him? The truth is harsh, but these people seem familiar with death.
The Hiss are everywhere. Most of the Bureau is lost. We need Blackrock Prism to make more HRAs for any survivors in the safe rooms. I'm here to check Darling's Blackrock lab.
So to recap, death, disaster, and imminent destruction. Another day at the FBC. But Darling's lab is just past Blackrock processing. I got good news and I got bad news on that front. Good news is, it's right down the hall. Bad news is, a Hiss monster has decided to move in, so that's great.
Monster.
That's what the Rangers said. The ones that survived, anyway. But we are just treading water here, and the Hiss keep coming. Salvador would know what to do, but apparently he took a security team into the containment sector just before the lockdown happened, and well, no one's seen him since. But hey, at least we got you, our fearless leader.
They shouldn't rely on me. They don't know me. They don't know how I've failed people.
You've done a good job here, Arish, but you should take your people and get to the base in Executive. You can regroup there. I'll go deal with this monster. I'm getting kind of used to them.
Aye, aye, Faden. Be sure to put a bullet in that thing for me.
Alright. Well, that all seems reasonable. You opened up a door for me. Thank you. Where are we? Door locked.
Arish wasn't kidding about that monster.
Yeah, sure is killing people left and right. Don't have door code 5.
You showed me the HRA when I first got here, and the machine that makes them. Can you help me find a prism?
That way.
Shit! They're shattered. What the fuck?
What was that?
Let's hurry up and find Darling's lab.
I don't like invisible enemies. Hiss distorted. Distorted agents are able to render themselves invisible and emit a powerful concussive blast when in close range of their target. Curiously, the Hiss distorted is apparently not able to utilize both abilities at once. It must make itself visible when it goes on the offensive. The Hiss distorted is unique in the fact that it wields a paranatural ability previously unknown to the Bureau, perhaps tapping into a yet undiscovered object of power. How does this invisibility work? Does the distorted become resonance temporarily? Does it use Hiss resonance to refract light? The physical deformation of this particular Hiss entity is noteworthy in its thoroughness. Clearly the human host would have died from such extreme alteration, which prompts the question, are the corrupted simply animated corpses? I don't know. Anything? Is there anything in this place? I'm glad I was able to take it out so easily, he said, nervous. Lab 01. Oh boy. Multimedia, Blackrock.
areas in the oldest house where, under the right conditions, when the frequencies match, other dimensions leak in. We call these areas thresholds. The quarry is one of the more stable thresholds in the maintenance sector. That's where black rock comes from. Extra-dimensional matter. It has the unique property of blocking out a lot of frequencies. A good thing. It keeps things stable, contained. Think of it as paranatural lead. Our research involves many dangerous things we absolutely need to keep in check. That's what the Black Rock Line fire breaks are about. The panopticon container cells.
Sorry to interrupt, sir, but I need the code for the quarry elevator.
Oh, Emily. The codes. Black Rock 665. Neighbor of the Beast. Get it?
That's the third time that number's
We
come
can do
up.
that again if you... The oldest house, where under the right conditions, when the frequencies match, other dimensions leak in. We call these areas...
BlackRock has allowed the Bureau to make great strides in containment procedures since it was first discovered. This report will examine how its very structure is comprised of redacted density that nullifies all resonances with a range of redacted to redacted hertz. Bureau innovations that incorporate BlackRock will be analyzed, most notably the fire breaks, feats of engineering designed to contain any future outbreaks, attacks, or other internal threats. The goal of this report is to encourage Bureau staff to explore further innovations using BlackRock, as work in that field has markedly slowed in recent years.
Thresholds. The quarry is one of the more stable thresholds in the maintenance sector. That's where Black Rock comes from.
You heard that too, right?
Dimensional matter.
Black rock comes from a threshold quarry. So the prisms must be there too.
Darling's key.
Think of it as
This should get us into the quarry.
Clearance level 5. Finally. Unlock this door. BlackRock quarry that way.
that's what the Black Rock Line fire breaks are about.
What's up here? Oh, that poor man. All right. BlackRock quarry at 2.
Everything here is crazy. Weird, but it feels right. Like how the world should be.
That
I
is
see an
crazy.
Infinite building leading to different dimensions, and I never want to leave. Even with all the horror, I'm happy. It feels sane. Just the right kind of insane.
Definitely that one. You need to be on my team because I'm going to need help up here. Okay, okay. Sorry, dude. What was through this door? A dead end. Are you kidding me? Okay, well, we've opened up the shortcut. And it's 10 o'clock, so I should probably just call it a day. Huh, he said. Well, game saved. Let's call it a day. Maybe play more tomorrow night. Maybe not. It depends. Whew. We will continue delving into the Blackrock Quarry to recover a Blackrock Prism so that we can make more HRAs, hopefully, so that we can save people who are still in safe rooms, which we haven't found a single one. So, who knows? And then we'll move on from there. Sound good? Sounds good to me. Take it easy, everybody. Good night.